And
Yeah.
then if you had to say or give a bit of a background on what you're currently doing, are you working on any projects, or is the coronavirus
I'm
blocking you for a bit?
quarantining
Is
with the
it?
family. No, yeah, I've in during this quarantine, it's definitely tough on actors. It's the
Yeah.
whole industry shut down here. I things are starting to pick up a little bit, so I'm starting to get a few more auditions coming through. But I've been writing a lot, and I took that time to spend more time with my kids, and I just
Mm.
have a new little baby girl, 6 weeks old
Oh,
now, which is
congratulations.
great. Yeah, thank
What's
you.
her name?
Uh, her name is Charlie.
Jolly. Awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
Um, and so yeah, I've been writing, and I wrote a script last year that got me into this program with Imagine Entertainment and with Ron Howard and Brian Grazer, and I developed that, and that got some traction, and we've been sitting at places and trying to develop that out and get a package together. But it really got my mind again. It got that itch that I got to scratch, and so
Mm.
during quarantine, I've written another script and developing that with a small studio and a producer over there that we're trying to get it to the right place that we can start taking it out as a package as well. So
Brilliant. It gives you a lot of
yeah,
time, these lockdown stages and these quarantine stages. Eh? You can get
yeah,
through
it's
quite a bit of
crazy.
stuff.
It's nuts,
Brilliant.
man. It's definitely, I think that the toughest is the mental of like
Yeah,
finding again. It's always back to like finding your worth in this time is so internal because you get distracted without a quarantine. You're distracted by all these other things, and then now you're forced to kind of uh, take a look at yourself and what you're doing in this
no,
downtime.
definitely. It's definitely not easy to handle the first few weeks, I would say. I struggled in the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
few days, like the 21-day lockdown, whatever it was we were meant to be in. That's where I struggled. But
yeah,
eventually you just
yeah.
start processing where you are. You go through all the stages of
Right.
frustration,
Denial.
and then you get better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Denial.
But I mean, that's the thing. As as an independent contractor, we've kind of not been in the exact same situation. But I think I don't know your life, but I'm assuming you've gone through phases where it is like, what the fuck is going
Yeah,
on? And so, in that sense, we're fortunate to understand that's part of life. And I can't imagine there's a lot of people who haven't, and so that's got to be real tough.
yeah.
um, because this is forced on people that haven't chosen a life of uncertainty, and now uncertainty hits you. And it's just a reminder that uncertainty will come from every other angle,
No,
regardless
definitely.
if you're prepared.
It's
So,
a wake-up call to your comfort zone. Takes you out of
yeah,
there very
yeah,
quickly. But yeah,
yeah. That's what you're saying.
thank you so much. You're not currently working on anything at the moment other than your scripting and all that, hey? So,
Yeah, no, nothing right now.
and do you have anything planned for the future? Is anything secured or not yet?
No, I
Just
mean it's I'm enjoying the writing. It's like in the auditions, like you get close to certain things, and right now, especially with the quarantine, like there are a couple jobs that I was on hold for, but it would send me to Vancouver for 6 7 months, and with the quarantine, you can't travel back and forth, and so it's one of those things that's making me starting to think about jobs differently too. Like before, I would I'd fly off to anywhere in a heartbeat, and like now I would too because I need a gig. But at the same time, I'm starting to appreciate um, this time with the family, and then saying, okay, again, what is this work for me? Is it's expressing myself in certain ways, but it's also affording me to be able to have time with my family. And so really, hopefully crossing fingers for a job that shoots in LA, because so much shoots out of LA, and most of my career has been out of LA. Like, Walking Dead was Atlanta, and iZombie and Frequency was all Vancouver. And so,
yeah,
you realize you're like, man, I've been spending years away
from
on these
family.
jobs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
But at
yeah.
least it's good. At least you're living your dream, and that's a good thing. And if you've got
Oh,
a supportive
absolutely.
family, then
It's
brilliant.
it's of course I'm so lucky, and I can never complain.
Yeah,
So yeah, I'm very fortunate.
awesome. Well, Daniel,
Yeah, of
thank you so much. I really, really appreciate the chat. It's been
course.
a privilege. And if you've
Yeah.
got any other movies coming up or anything else in the future, please, if you wish to have another chat, and so we can spread it out to the South Africans as well as all the other viewers that we're going to
Yeah,
be getting soon, um, uh, by all means, come through. We'll definitely be here for another interview if you wish.
I will do. I will do. Thanks for having me.
Only a pleasure. Thank you so much.